All right, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and do this Dodge van right here. That's the Dodge A100 van. I actually have two of them. The other one's up there on the hill, so we'll go ahead and knock them both out. This one came, oh gosh, I can't remember, to be honest. This one we've had down here for, wait, I do remember. This one actually came with that white van over there, the white Chevy van. This one came from the same place, just this one was sitting in the woods. So we've had this one for about 6 months, I think. Should be around 6 months since we've had this one. And this one here is actually, well, some of it's not in bad shape, but then the parts that would ruin a chance of saving this vehicle, that's what's bad on it. Right here, this pillar where the door attaches is rotted. It's completely gone, almost see-through in some areas, and it's that way on both sides, which is a bummer. So there's some numbers for you guys who like to get them numbers. You got seats in the front. You got a motor in the center console, or center console, where a center console would be. You got a motor, and I'm pretty sure that motor is still in there, so we can take a look. Yep. So that is a straight or a slant 6 motor, and it looks to be complete. Looks like it's all there. Might run. Radiator is still in here as well. You got your crash pad right here. Kind of weird looking, just sitting there. Looks like the dash has got its own wing. No key in the switch. Someone robbed the speedometer out of it. These are your lights, I believe. Yeah, emergency flashers there. Windshield wipers, heater control. And there's your blower for your heater. Some paperwork in there, but it looks like mice have used it, so probably not going to get anything cool out of that anymore. This is probably your e-brake right here. If I have to guess, it's probably your e-brake. To pull up on that, gas and brake on the same side, unlike the Chevy van over there, which you have gas on one side of the column and brake on the other side of the column. Nope, I am wrong. So you got gas and brake over here, and then you got a clutch. So this has a manual transmission. Must be a 3-speed on the column, maybe. So here's your shifter, because I would have bet it was automatic until I looked on the floor. So you got gas, brake, clutch. These are for your high and low beam right here on the floor. Let's see what else we got. But it's pretty. There's some good stuff still on here, but this whole front of this van is just rotted. You can see someone put, looks like a window caulk, and just filled in. This is all gone. All of this is rotted off. It's rotted around the headlights. This side is the worst. It was in an accident previously, and they bondoed it up, but look at this. Not good. Yeah, see, that's bondo. Someone just bondoed it up and then caulked over it. Not good. But the glass ain't good either. It's delaminated. This one's broke. That one's good. This door is actually off of a different van. So I guess they got hit, damaged the door, they put a different door on it, and then bonded all this up. See, look at holes. This is a Sportsman edition. That's pretty cool. So has the hubcaps on it. This door is gone. That door is gone. Got pop-out glass on the backs. They still work. We got some parts in here. It's off a Ford. There's the, that's probably a 1960 Ford. Here's a headlight bezel that goes there. Probably. Maybe. You'll find all sorts of stuff in these old vehicles, especially ones where this one came from. He liked to fix old cars, so he'd use these vans as parts holders to hold all of his other parts. There's the other headlight bezel, but looks like it found a tree. Got some old rims. They almost look like Volkswagen wheels, where they had the huge center hub, but I'm not sure. You guys might know more about that than me. Rotted. Got some drive shafts in here, some old bottles, Pepsi bottles. Let's go see what we got. You know what? I just noticed, look how much room is in here from the back seat to the front seat. You could literally put a bed in here. There's a lot of room in here. It's actually a pretty big van if you look at it. I mean, look how many windows you got. It's a lot of windows. Because on the newer vans, this whole section wouldn't even be here. So you'd have the front door, then a tiny little pillar, then the rear door. So that whole section wouldn't even be in a new van. You look at your drip rails gone. That's what happens when they sit out in the woods. This one here, I believe, was under some pine trees, so it definitely got rough. The Dodge is all still there though. Missing the taillights. Ooh, cool. That's a shame that that's not in better condition. That's pretty cool. Buick with a straight 8. Looks like a tail light surround for an old car. Pontiac. Got some wiring, old alternator. That's a really cool steering wheel. Missing the cover. Got an intake for a straight 8. Also got a transmission bell housing right there. Looks like it's for a 6-cylinder as well. Front seat. That's about it. Here's a tail or a license plate holder for an old car. Don't know what. Yeah, it's pretty bad. All right, let's roll over here and check out this other Dodge van I got. I only got 2 of these A100 series vans. And then I got one of those Chevy vans that looks similar. And they're just gonna sit out here for a while. To be honest, I don't know what we're gonna do with them. This one out here has got some pretty cool mag wheels on it. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna have to go through some thick bush to get out here. There it is. There it is. This is the other one we got. This one has no windows. This is a panel van. This one did come out of a field about 2 years ago. We've had this one so far. We've had this one for a while, but it's in a whole lot better shape than the other one we just looked at. So there you go. There's that. This one here has everything still on the dash. Definitely going to be a different year, as the dash and the style of this one's different. Gauge is still in this one, showing 39,406. So as the key, seats actually look in really good shape. Holy cow. Needs to be conditioned, but they're not torn. Either of them is torn. Well, should we open the engine compartment? Since this thing's been sitting out here so long, I don't know. Hopefully there's not a possum living under here. Nope. Something's been living in here though. Another straight 6 or a slant 6. Radiator still in it. That's pretty good. Curious what's in the glove box. Always want to look in the glove box. This one's got some cancer, just like the other one, but nowhere near as bad. This one looks like it's just on the bottom. So the roof still looks solid. And up here, well, I lied. Up here is bad too. Must just be a common spot with these. They must have a seam where they weld these panels together and water just gets in there and rots it. At least this part seems pretty solid. Previous repair. Back in the day, they didn't have stud guns like we got now. They would just drill a screw in it and pull it out and then weld the holes back up if they did it right. Most of the time they just mudded over it. Still has the surrounds around the headlights, which is nice. See, it's got these ET slot mags on here. They look pretty cool, but they're 14s, which I needed to set. I was looking for some 15s, but I think these are 14s, so they're not the size I'm needing. Here's another previous body repair. Love the screw holes. Let's see if this door opens. Oh, it does open. Just amazes me how light these doors are. I mean, that is super light. Got some parts in here. Look like to an Oldsmobile or a Cadillac. Door and a front bumper. Power steering pump. Got a compressor. Fan clutch. Ooh, got a cool wall hanger here. Got an alternator. Guess I really need to come out here and clean these out, because this alternator and that compressor are worth some core money. I haven't even been out here in a lot of these vehicles. I just noticed there's a toolbox here. That's empty. Yeah, I got some rims in here. There's a spare tire for this vehicle. It's still in here. Ooh, Pontiac wheels. I bet you those are Pontiac parts. If the wheels are in here, it's probably a Pontiac. But Oldsmobile and Pontiac and Cadillac, they're pretty much the same. Yeah, I think this is Pontiac. Because Oldsmobile, this would have been different on Oldsmobile and Cadillac. So this is probably a Pontiac door. Cool, man. Well, I think there's a whole set of these rims in here. Those are pretty cool. And there's the side skirts. Old tractor seat in here too. Oh, there's a lot of people who are looking for these. Make bar seats out of them. This thing is really nice shape too. Bottom that needs to be worked on. I'll have to remember that those are out here. See, you never know what you'll find in these cars. People just don't care anymore. They just throw all their stuff in them. Still have that one. Did a video on that one like 4 years ago. Still sitting out here. I don't like crushing old stuff. Yeah, see, there's Pontiac. There's the turn signal light with Pontiac insignia on it. I don't know what this is. It's homemade for something. Alrighty, well, we can see what date this was. 91. So license plate was from 1991. Back glass is good. Anybody needs some back glasses? It actually looks, no, I was gonna say looks tinted, but it's just from looking inside, it makes it look that way. There you have it. There's another Dodge van for you. This is a panel, and we got the one with the windows. Someone really went crazy with the old screw gun. There's holes all over this thing. All right, I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next one.